challenger for featherweight gold, Brian T. City Ortega, 10th UFC appearance. He has been a pro dating to 2010. Daniel, the only man to beat him in mixed martial arts, Max Holloway. That was his first title fight in 2018. A lot of people felt like he needed to make adjustments after that fight. Man, did he make them when he returned. And that performance against Chan Sung Jung, good enough to set up this chance tonight.
Yeah, he absolutely did. And these masks are kind of scary. I had no idea what it was, Felder. You guys just told me.
Oh, the purge, yeah.
Purge. So he's going to purge the featherweight division of Brian Ortega. Is that what he's saying?
Oh, it's just, I mean, it's a mindset that he's trying to display tonight, that he's coming in here and even said, I'm not even here for the belt, I'm here for your head. And then you come out with these masks. And I'm pretty pumped. I thought that was pretty cool.
It was cool. I just didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
Brian Ortega put some time and in full display when we were on Fight Island when he fought the Korean Zombie John.
That was a 5-round prep point. It's brought to you by Modelo Brute for those with a fighting spirit. So Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt, you know, oftentimes it can be, and he has so much confidence in this team. Has been doing his wrestling. Jason Park on the Muay Thai side, Mike Safai with strength and conditioning, and he just feels like this is the championship team. Tiki Goshen, his manager, from day one.
T-City.
3 times he has gone 25 minutes. A featherweight champion. He has been focused this week, a little bit subdued. Give way to the action, and we await the champion who has only won his last 19.
Yes.
When he left the game in 2016 and realized a $100 million payday in a boxing match with Floyd Mayweather, some suggested he would never return. But Joe, if you know the man, you know he cares deeply about mixed martial arts and his MMA legacy. And now the first UFC fighter to simultaneously hold 2 UFC titles is back to pick up where he left off.
He loves this. When you have $100 million in the bank, you do this because you love this. He loves this, he loves being the champion, and he truly believes that he has the style to reclaim his throne.
Tonight's prep point brought to you by Harley-Davidson. When you fire up an HD motorcycle, adrenaline kicks in and refuses to tap out. Check it out at h-d.com/explore.
Because of his personality, because of his skill set, because of his spectacular success inside the octagon, it makes this so interesting. I mean, this is such a heated moment of anticipation. I can't wait, Dominic Cruz. I can't wait.
And it's so exciting to be here and to get to call this fight because every single ounce of this is going to be technique at the highest level. When they're grappling, it's going to be technique at the highest level. When they're striking, it's going to be chess match. It's going to be non-stop reads. And Conor McGregor is one of the best in the world at finding that pinpoint timing and making it count to put on the show for the world. It is going to be epic.
And here comes the strut. Woo!
25th Pro Mixed Martial Arts Contest for Conor McGregor, 11th UFC appearance. He is 9-1, a 9-time UFC bonus winner in his 10 UFC fights, 18 career wins by knockout or TKO. Few understand and manage distance better than the
champion in UFC history. 15-1 inside the octagon. Returning for the first time in 476 days. DC, it's not what happens to the man, it's what the man does when it happens to him.
That's the truth. What's John gonna be now? You look at his face right now, and you see him taking it in. It almost seems as though his eyes are misty, because this is where the guy belongs. He belongs entertaining, he belongs fighting, and nothing he's ever done inside of this octagon says any different. It's always been outside. So this is where he belongs. It's good to see him doing what he was put on this planet to do, and that's fight.
When you see a guy with so much talent, so much potential, get involved in so many altercations, so many bad situations outside the octagon, for a guy like you that's smart and plays it smart, how frustrating is it?
It's very frustrating, because it seems as though the whole world is at his fingertips. But once again, as Goldie said, and look at John going to see his family. He's got a beautiful family. I've said this from day one. He's got a great support system behind him, and you can tell how much his family loves him and supports him. But as you said, it's not what happens to the man. It's what happens and what that man becomes when he gets an opportunity to correct himself. Hopefully this last time was the last time that we'll ever hear of John Jones getting into trouble.
Invincibility is a great trait, especially as a fighter, as an athlete. It is also a very dangerous trait.
Very dangerous. You know, Joe and I talked about this before. John's ability to let go in life and in the octagon is what makes him so special. But outside of the octagon, you've got to curtail that. You've got to find a way to lasso it and keep it in check. Maybe he'll do that going forward.
Having been so close to having it all taken away from him, one can only hope that he learned those lessons from that.
Yes.
Another thing to take into consideration is the massive amount of pressure that this guy's been under since he was 23 years old. Winning the title, having nothing but world title fights against the best fighters in the world for his entire UFC career, essentially. And just constantly building up this pressure, looking for an outlet, looking for an escape valve, looking for a release valve. And that could very well have played a part in a lot of this errant behavior.
You know, Joe, I've said since I became the champion, I sympathize with him more. I'm a 36-year-old man when it happens to me. He happened as a 23-year-old kid. And now I see what's available as you have the UFC championship. So, not making excuses for John. You have to find a way to do the right thing. But I can see it a little bit more from his view now because I've experienced it myself.
John Jones is back. I gotta say, physically, he's never looked better. He looks better and more defined.